it's me, Alyssa. Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we have our face makeup on, but no eye makeup. So I may look a little crazy now, but hopefully by the end of the video I look a little better. Today we're doing a eyeshadow review. I'm super excited. I have not done one of these before, so we'll see how it goes. The eyeshadow palette I have to review is fairly new. It's from Urban Decay. Look at that. That's so pretty. I love this palette. I love the look of it. My grandma, call her my nanny, just bought this for me over the weekend at Ulta. How stunning is that? This is the box. So, and then on the back we've got all the shades. It's so pretty. I think there are 10 shades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 12 shades. I thought there were only 10. Yeah. 12 shades, interesting. I swear there were only 10. Spoiler alert, I have played with this a few times already, so I can tell you a little bit about it. It's not a complete first impression because I have used it a few times. So I'm going to toss the packaging to the side. Yay! And this is the packaging. So it has this same little gemstone crystal. You guys hear that? A little ASMR. It's textured. Don't know if you guys can kind of see from the side. Yeah, it's raised. So this is very textured. It's very pretty. It has like a very rainbow-like effect to it, as well as like this part. So yeah, this is the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette. I'll quit playing and doing ASMR to show you guys the palette now. So I have one other Urban Decay palette. I have the Heavy Metals palette, which is limited edition, and I'm pretty sure this one is as well, because it's not like part of their Naked line or anything. So if you're wanting it, I suggest getting it. I just took a little plastic off the mirror, by the way. Sorry if I scared you. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's limited edition. This is what it looks like on the inside. Let me turn my brightness down just a smidge. I'll do some swatches as well, so you can kind of tell I've played with this shade, which is Tiger's Eye, and then Opal Aura a bit. There are 2 shades in here that just aren't the same texture as the other ones, and they swatch a little funny, and they're not pigmented. So there are 4 mattes. You have a little brush that comes with it too. I'm just going to take this out. You have 4 mattes. They're on the outer corners, which I think this layout is really cool, by the way. And then the shimmers are on the inside. So I'm going to put that brush away. I typically don't use brushes that come in palettes. I'll try to use it today just to, you know, show you guys. So I'm going to do a few swatches for you guys. I will be right back. Okay, so let's do these swatches. I'm not going to swatch the mattes because sometimes those can be iffy on swatching. So I'll just do the shimmers. The first one is this green shade up here. It is called Jade. And it's a very pretty green shade. And then the next one is Opal Aura. They're very wet looking. And then we'll do Tiger's Eye, which is the gold one right next to Opal Aura. And then we'll do Vibes on my pinky, which is kind of pinky, purpley. There they are on my finger. Oh, my palette's falling. My palette's on my lap right now. Okay. I'm putting these on my hand, and then I will let you guys see them. Whoa, that's crazy. Can you say pigment? Because I can. So those are the top 4, and then I think I'll do the other 4 on the inside of my hand. So the ones that I was telling you are a different pigment are this one right here, Bloodstone. It's one of those typical blue shift red pigments that literally every palette recently has been doing, and honestly it's annoying because I don't like this color. But we have that one, and then we have Raw Energy, which is this purple that's kind of that same texture, just not very pigmented. So beware. Alright, we have Bloodstone, which is that pigment I told you about. It appears pretty, but it just doesn't swatch or go on the eye that well. Then we have Ojo, which is the blue. Actually, it's OJO. I don't know if that's Ojo or Ojo. Oho, maybe. I don't know. Raw Energy, the purple. I'm trying to do a really like rough swatch of that one. And then Meditate, which is this one over here. The last shimmer. So pretty, yes. And I will do those on the inside of my hand. There is that one, and again that is Bloodstone. I have to look over here to remember the names. Oh, man, these shades break apart really easy. Beware, they're very soft and they will crumble. And then there is the blue. And then Raw Energy right beside him. Over here, you can barely see it. And then I'm going to do Meditate on this side. So there he is right there. Whoa, I think these are crazy. These kind of impress me more than those. These are really colors I would reach for, more like these. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I'm going to go clean my hand. And I already primed my eyes using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. It is a matte eyeshadow primer. Gonna grab some brushes and we'll be right back to get started. Okay guys, so my hand is clean. These on the inner side did stain a bit. As you can see, it's a bit red. And there's a clean hand, so beware the blue and the red, or the blue and the green on the bottom. The green shifts red. It might stain a little bit, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go in with this shade to start off with. It's called Good Karma. And I'm taking a fluffier brush just to set my lid. It is a matte. It just has the tiniest bit of shimmer to it. So I'm just going to put that on my brow bone and then bring it down to my lid, focusing it more on my brow bone though. And I'm just packing that on. I'm not, you know, rubbing or blending, just packing. And then same thing on the other side. I'm just using the mirror from the palette. So as you can see, that's not going to, you know, do too much. I'm just setting my primer. Pretty important to mention, there is a little bit of fallout from the shades, not, you know, anything too major. So next, with a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go into Antidote, which is this really pretty peachy color. Again, I'm going to turn my brightness. Yep, there you go. I'll keep my brightness like that so you guys can kind of see. And I'm just going in, getting some pigment. I'm just putting that in my crease. It's very pretty. It's very light. And this one does have a decent amount of fallout. I don't know what look I'm going for. God, the fallout. It's crazy. But I did just want to come on here and show this off. I do want to go for something a little more neutral. Not looking to do anything too crazy tonight. My whole family is asleep and I'm just, you know, filming because it's nice and quiet. I think that looks pretty good. It's a little too orangey for my taste. Like, it doesn't look that orange in the pan. It just looks a little more neutral, but on my lids it's coming off a bit more orangey. So every time I go into a brush, usually I like to color switch it just to get that pigment off. I don't have to clean my brushes as often. So next I'm going to go in with the shade Hexed. It's a darker, kind of a chocolate shade. And I'm going to go in, try to see what kind of brush I want to use. What do I want to do? Okay, so I think I'm going to go into this e.l.f. fluffy brush. Just coating the side of my brush mainly. I'm not like straight up tapping. Just doing this side. I'm going to place that down in my outer corner. And start blending that in very softly. These shades are very easy to blend out. They're very, very soft. I'm also placing that in my crease a bit, just to darken that up. The tiniest bit. And if you don't like blending with this smaller brush, you can always take that bigger one that you used. And I'm using like tiny circular motions, and then when I go back and forth, windshield wiper. But to concentrate your blending, circular motions. And you can really see how nice that blended out. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, taking the side of my brush. And you can tap off the excess. I just feel like these shadows are so easy to blend out, and I didn't really put that much on there. Like, I didn't use a lot of pressure. So I don't usually tap my brushes off. Sometimes I have this really bad habit of blowing on them to get that extra pigment off. It's gross, I know. I just feel like this other side's a bit darker, so I'm going to darken this side up to match. And again, I'm just going to be taking my big fluffy brush and blending. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go back into Antidote, and I'm going to kind of just use that to smoke everything out. Although there's really no smokiness to it, I just like to bring my eyeshadow out a bit. Oh, that's so pretty. Yay! Okay, so because I want to get the most use out of this palette, I'm also going to jump into this shade over here, Third Eye, which is a bit darker. It's kind of purpley. It also is a bit metallic. It's not like a pure matte, but I am going to use it just because I do want to get like the most use out of this palette, you know? Let's see, I'm trying to find a brush. Okay, so I'm going to jump into this brush right here. It's just a really small, kind of tapered brush going into Third Eye. I'm just going to place that on my outer corner as well, just on top of Hexed. You see how it just added to the smokiness? It's very pretty. And then again, I'm just going to go in with that really small, fluffy brush, and I'm blending him into my crease. That kind of looks a bit, that's better. Okay, again on the other side. Oh, I did not go into that brush to begin with. Oops, I about messed up. This is very pretty. I really like the mattes in this palette. I do think that every time Urban Decay comes out with a palette, the colors are just really cohesive. It really all works together, and I do think they have that going for them. Ooh. This is looking really nice. My hair is doing something crazy. I'm sorry. That looks really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go with a shimmer now. It's about time. I'm trying to make up my mind if I want to go in with Tiger's Eye or Opal Aura. Let's go in with Tiger's Eye. This one right here, the golden. And I'm going to use my fingers. I found that with a brush they're just not that pigmented. So, look at how pretty that is. That's stunning. It is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna smoke out this side as well. I think the other side did it pretty good. Yeah, that's better. I just think from far away it looks a little better. What is my hair doing? Okay, so now I'm gonna take the shade Opal Aura, the other shade I was debating on, and I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner and see how that looks. Oh wow, it's so pretty. The twinkle, oh, it's beautiful. Alright, I do want to use another shimmer, so let me find a brush. Okay, I'm just going to use the brush that it came with, this little Urban Decay brush. I'm going to take the shade Meditate, this one on the bottom. I'm going to put that on my outer corner, just kind of melting the shimmer into the matte. And the same thing on the other side. I'm going to also kind of run it down the middle. This is stunning. Yay! Okay, I'm going to do my under eye now. I'm going to take a pencil brush and just go into Antidote, the peachy shade, and run it under there. This over here is not my hair, by the way. It's peace sign. Don't know if that was kind of looking funny for a minute. It was when I looked at my camera. Okay. Oh, I just had an eyelash cut in my eye. I felt that. This is such a pretty transition shade. It's a little light for me, but I do like it. I'm just not used to using stuff, you know, that bright. And then I'm going to go in with Hexed. I'm just running that on that outer corner. I think that looks really nice. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to throw on some liner and some lashes and we'll be right back. Hey guys, so I finished the look. I put liner and lashes and mascara on, of course. This lash over here is doing something funky in the inner corner. Don't mind him. Overall, I think the look turned out really good. Let's do some reviews, shall we? I think the packaging is stunning, first of all. Probably the most beautiful palette packaging I've ever seen. A+. The palette itself, it retails for $54. I forgot to say that, I think. $54, 12 shades. I mean, if you know Urban Decay and you've been using Urban Decay for a long time, you know that this is normal for a palette. Honestly. The quality, I think that these two shimmers definitely could be better. If they were the same formula as the others, I think that it would be perfect. There's just something is not the same about them. I wish there was a deeper matte in here like this. I poked you, I'm so sorry. This for the deepest matte just doesn't really cut it for me, but overall I do think it's a cute palette. It's something unique. I just pulled my own hair. These shimmers are something that I haven't really seen in a palette that I own. I do know that Huda Beauty has a few of these textured shades. If you guys can, yes, like with this one especially, you can see the different colors in there, and then this one, it's speckled almost. So it has like pieces of white in there to make it actually lighter than it is. So like my lid looks a lot lighter than the gold in the pan. It's very interesting. There are a lot of kind of duochrome shades in here as well that I haven't really seen before. I think that this is such a cute concept. I really do like the palette. I'm going to continue to play with it. I really wanted to get this up soon for you guys. This is about the third time I've played with this so far. And I feel like there should be more mattes. Because, you know, like, you can only do so much with 4 shades. But then again, I mean, I do have other palettes. You know, if I wanted to do, like, a cool tone look, I could jump in to another palette and then just reach for this for a couple of shimmer shades. I do think that this will go in my everyday palette pile for now, so I can continue to play with it. And definitely so I can use it more coming up towards fall. I think that, like, the greens and the more darker pinks over here will be really good for fall time. So I'm really excited about this palette. I thought I would come on here and share with you guys. I think that the look I created is stunning. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. I just realized I forgot to put highlighter on. What are you gonna do? It's okay. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.